So God wanted me to talk to you about how I felt about women using men. Now, one thing I couldn't understand was, don't you feel bad about using a man for something? Now, if you are ignorant, of course you're gonna answer the question a different way. Like, well, they use us. All men ain't used you, so you can't use another man off of somebody's issues. I've always felt like that in my life. So I'm like, for say a woman who thinks she's fine and stuff, you say, I'm gonna get me an ugly boy. You make them cute with your beauty, and then they get money because you're using them for money. So I'm like, I always felt like that was offensive. Like, so you go take an ugly boy and use him for money. I always thought that that was crazy because I'm like, don't you feel something about yourself as a woman? Like, you don't feel bad about that? Like, aren't you using him for money and wealth? Like, you don't make him beautiful. Like, he see that in himself because it's like, okay, well, I get a beautiful woman. God has blessed me. But even if you're not that way, same to the men. I mean, it's differences, but why use them? I always felt like if you don't love them, why do you talk to them? And you can't just go around and say, well, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to just give me some sex. I'm going to just give me some dick. Like, if you have anger moments and say that's how you feel inside and then you get it out, that's the difference. But when you actually put it into action and do it, it's like you're filthy towards God. So I always respected myself for real. And I could say enough to be like, I'm not going to use him. Like, I'm going to love him. And it's got to be something about him, why I love him, or else I'm not going to use him. Like, I'm not going, God knows it's all innocent. I can say that. I'm not going to use him in no way. And I mean that in my innocence, okay? Because I feel like you should have to explain yourself all the time when you do know what you mean. And I don't care about enemies and haters and attacks and judicial people that don't understand and try to attack me. I just have to have God get you for that because I mean it in innocence. You should never use somebody and you don't love them. So if you're doing that in a personal relationship, God is definitely for you. Okay?